What's up, YouTube? Iggy here with Faltac Unlimited. It's like 11 o'clock Tuesday night, and I just got home from work a little bit ago. If you didn't realize, or if you didn't know, every Tuesday I build holsters for a buddy of mine I help out at his shop, and I usually get home. I don't do videos on Tuesdays, but I feel like doing a video. A lot of people have been asking for this one, so I'm going to go ahead and do it. It's honestly not going to take long at all. It's cheap, and I'm going to show you how to build your Vac Table. So this is HDPE. I believe you can get this on holsterbuilder.com. This was sent to me by Oliver at Plan B Holsters, and it was given to him by that company, and then it was given to me because, well, I'm going to do a Vac Table for you guys. So this particular one is 11 7/8, so it's 12 by 12 nominal cut, 11 7/8. And what we did, and if you also don't know, is Oliver sells the kit for drilling and tapping, and has the fittings that you'll need and the hose. He sells the kit right on his website, planbholsters.com, so check him out if you want to do this. I don't believe he has these, but like I said, you could get these cheap, and it doesn't have to be HDPE. You've seen my press. My press is, oh God, half-inch thick aluminum plate that's 16 by 16, and I got that at exometry.com, and it only cost me about 60 bucks. I can't tell you how much these go for because I'm not familiar with doing it out of HDPE, but I can tell you it's not even close to 60 bucks. Again, you could go to planbholsters.com, get yourself some fittings, get yourself the drill and tap kit, and then get yourself the hard plastic. I personally have, I'm going to go through mine in a little bit, but my vac setup, if you haven't seen me, or my tubing, is the clear tubing with the spring inside so it doesn't collapse. It's not this hard stuff. I personally would go for the spring stuff, but this stuff is just as good as well. If it goes to extreme hot and extreme cold, it will crack, which is the only reason why I don't really like this. And I know that from automotive experience. So do what you want, but this stuff is awesome. And like I said, anything from Plan B, Oliver is perfect. So we are going to get to making this. Again, 16 by 16. If you don't know, or not 16 by 16, 12 by 12. If you don't know how to find the center of a square, go back to school. But go corner to corner, and then where it crosses is your center point. And then we're going to do a pilot hole and drill it. You could do this with a regular drill. I'm going to do it on the drill press because I have a drill press, and it'd be pretty dumb for me not to do it on a drill press. And also by doing it on a drill press, I know I'm drilling straight down. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to mark the center of this, and then drill a pilot hole, and then get the bigger hole going. And what you also need to do is look at the surfaces. This, on the bottom side, it's wavy, so we don't want that, and I can feel it by doing this. Actually, you can see it with the reflection. You can see right, yeah, bam, right there. Anyways, and on this side, it looks like there's one little dent, which you're not going to notice it. Also, I don't remember if I mentioned, this is going to be given away. I haven't decided how we're going to do the giveaway yet, but let's get going on making it. As you can see right here, I put a piece of tape. I just guesstimated where it is, but I put a thick piece of tape on there, so I'm not marking this. Otherwise, I'd use a scribe, but I'm going to do the tape method. So take a straight edge that is bigger, and there's our edge to edge. One, and then again, I'm on my pool table here, go corner to corner. There is our center point. And what we'll do is, you can do one of two things. You could take a centering punch, and you could go ahead and do that, or you could take a small drill bit and go ahead and do it. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my centering bit on the drill press just to get a little one going, and then we're going to go through it with a smaller one, and then we're going to work our way up to the big guy. Oh no, the horror. Alright, so this is our centering bit we use on holsters, and we're literally just going to boop. So Now that that's started, take this out, drop it down, and then when we drill our bigger hole, we're going to actually clamp this to our base here. But we got it started. We know where it's going. This step is pretty simple as well. Get your bit in there. And then lock it in place. I'm just going to lock it in place in 2 areas. There we go. And then drill this all the way through. Dumb alert. Let's go on this side. All right. That is good. And let's get the next bit. Next bit in, lock down, and we'll do it again. And final bit. Now this goes without saying, but I feel like I should still say it. The air fitting bit that you're gonna put in, not bit, but the air fitting that you're putting in here, don't drill bigger than that. Use the recommended drill. Right, this is the recommended size, so let me actually let's see here. So the air fittings that Oliver sells with the kit at Plan B are 3/8 NPT tap, and so 37/64. So that's what we're doing. So you don't want to go too big, you want to go too small. I have, I want to say I have a 1/2 inch line on mine, so I would use a 1/2 inch and then a 1/2 inch tap. So we're going to go ahead, get this on, and then get this drilled, and then we'll... I don't want the burrs to scratch it. But you could just keep pushing it, but... all the way through on that. And the next step we're going to do is we're going to crown it. So I got to get just one step bigger. All right, got the next step up, and we're literally just going to install that. And all we're doing is the crown. And if you want to know, this is a Harbor Freight floor drill, so nothing special on it. I think it was like 230 bucks. I've had it for like 6 years now. It works. So, but table moves every now and then, so you just gotta make sure you lock it down good. But anyways, this is the next step up. This is a 1/2 inch, and we're literally just gonna graze right here. And then, bam. Nice crown. Bam. All right. Now let's tap it. Another thing a lot of people probably wouldn't have, I mean, you have to be a mechanic to have this stuff, but I'm not going to use it because I'm just going to do it the way that works. When you do the tap, you want to do downward force with a rotational force. So if you don't have the proper T-handle that goes on it, literally a ratchet and a socket, as long as it fits, will do just fine. You just got to make sure that you stay perpendicular to the plate. So, here we go. If this was aluminum, you'd want to oil it. Because it's HDPE, you don't need to oil it. The proper way to do it is cut a few threads, back out, cut a few threads, back out, and keep going and back all the way out. So with this, we don't have to thread all the way through, mainly because our fitting isn't going to go that far into it. But as long as we have good sealing capabilities, we'll be perfectly fine. So, get it in there. Again, be as perfectly perpendicular as you can. You probably can't see it from your angle, right? And then push down and just go slow. I hold it in place. And it'll find, excuse the pun, its own groove. And once you get it started, there we go. So let me take this. You can see, once you get it started, looks pretty good. Just keep going. Again, pushing down as you're going. We're going to back it out a little bit. And go back in. You see the hole in the bottom and the flutes in the side. The material is just going to fall out the bottom as well. Okay, we know that's plenty. Then we'll back it out. If this was aluminum, you won't be able to do it by hand. And I know you can't see it. Let's see here, but there's the threads. I'll pull that guy out. But you can see the threads in there. So next step would be to thread this. It's got the liquid on it. You can still continue to do the liquid, or you could do the tape on it. Since this is already on there, we don't have to worry about it. And we're just going to go ahead and thread it in. Like so. And now you just got to plug in your 3/8 line, which I have right here. It's a quick detach, and you're just gonna boop, and then the other end, which is going to be going with this here, will go into your air compressor. And that's literally it. So it took a little bit because of filming, but it's really not that hard at all. And I could tell you, not including the price of the pump, I was at like 98 bucks, but I also got a $66 slab of aluminum. And I'll just go over mine real quick. So let's check it out. This is my 16 by 16 like I mentioned before. And you can see, I actually did this at my old job. But that's threaded 1/2 inch for a, let's see here, NPT. And we got it right there. I had a right angle. That's because it's how I want to do it. And you can see how I mounted it under my bench. That's my tubing. So 1/2 inch tubing with the steel spring inside. And that goes through here. And then back up. And up into my compressor. We got the gauge there. And this is a HFS 2-stage vacuum pump. And in other videos, you see how good it works. If I could find a clip, I'll put it in. We'll see what happens. But literally, that's it. Another thing you can do is grab this guy right here. My floor is dirty because I just did a whole bunch of stuff. But that, by pressing it, causes this to turn on. So you literally plug, let's see if I can get a better view on this. There we go. You plug that into the wall, then you plug the compressor into it, and when you hit the button, the compressor turns on, 100% hands-free. And then you know I have this, and that goes all the way up to my ceiling, which goes up and over, and then it goes to my very, very expensive compressor. So, the more CFM you get, the faster it's going to suck, right? And depending on your elevation, really depends on how many inches of mercury you're going to get in your pull. I average, God, I want to say like 28 or 29 pounds of pull, which is nice. I think the max you can get is 30. Don't quote me on that, but yeah, different elevations, you'll get different amounts of pressure on it, the pull. And a lot really depends on how hot your Kydex is and where you strategically drill the holes. So take those in consideration. I have a couple videos of prepping molds and cleaning them and blowing the holes out and whatnot. But that is literally how you make your own. And like I said, we're going to give this away. I haven't decided how I'm going to do it. If you have an idea, put it in the comments. Let me know, because now this is taking up room in my shop, so I don't need it. But you do. So let me know, because again, I have no idea. The last one, which I just fulfilled those, by the way, I had an issue with the mold, and that issue has been resolved, and now these are going out. So I could do movie quotes again. I could do car something. I could do, I don't know, the amount of subscribers we have, which is almost 3,500, which is awesome. You guys are great. And do like a random number generator, and whoever number that is, boom, that's it. Or I could like scroll and scroll and scroll, and boop, that guy gets it. I don't know. Also, it's going to be within the US. So if you're not in the US, sorry, just let me know, because I'm not shipping this outside the US just because it's going to be a hassle. It's going to be expensive for you. It's going to be annoying for me. So sorry, but you now know how to make it. Under $100, and that's with the tooling, which means you can make them and sell them. Yeah, but if you don't have a drill press, just do it easy with a handheld drill. You'll be perfectly fine. But let me know. We'll figure it out, and we'll get it on your doorstep. Maybe we'll do another one. Now I got to figure out what the heck's going to be my next giveaway. I don't know. Stay tuned. Thanks for watching. And always remember, always respect the hustle. Subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye.